Can you feel it, everyone? I think I can. It's about time to play Persona 3, but this time, gonna have to restart a few things. Kinda messed up a little bit, but that's okay. We're gonna get into the thick of it. It's gonna be fine. And, no worries. These things happen. Moreover, we picked the wrong person. We picked the waifu when we're supposed to pick the husbando, because we're supposed to kill Elizabeth. So, in-game. So in that case, it is I, Shadowkaze, and tonight we have with us Movie Night. Say something, please. Moo.
Hey.
Very good. Anyways, so let's get rolling. Let's get that going. That. Good and good. It would help if I had the game going on the thing too, wouldn't it? Yeah, maybe just a little bit. Maybe don't be a complete moron, Kaze. So, something I'm rapidly finding out about Persona is that it is a victim of its time. If anything, from what Man with a Mission let us know, is the fact that apparently you couldn't control your other two party members in the first time, which then starts begging a lot of questions like, what the hell is going on? I mean, if it's for that, Persona 2 and Persona 1 must have been quite the hell to play. So, something to consider. Topological space. Very good. Oh boy. Memento Mori. So good.
I don't think I've ever really watched these credits much in whole.
That's something I've noticed a lot of people tend to just kind of gloss over a lot. Is that they go like, oh, I've heard it, I've seen it before, and I'm like, yeah? But there's actually some cool stuff in there. Sometimes the credits and stuff like that changes depending on which, which story's going on. Like, for instance, because I'm an incessant noob about going on about things like these, did you know that the ending changes, like the credits ending changes for Kill la Kill, right as the second to third, there we go. Sorry. For some reason, it wasn't recognizing my controller. For some reason, in Kill la Kill, in around the second or the second to last, third to last ending credits, they actually do change the stuff accordingly. Technically, when I was watching Escraid, another anime from like 90s, early 2000s, yeah, fuck it, we'll just let that roll. So apparently, in that, when a main character died that was in the sequence, after their death, in the sequence they would still have them, but they were grayed out.
Just curious, we have the True Dryer joining us in the chat. Is there a way to... Do you have to, like, allow chat? I don't know, I've never actually used Twitch.
They gotta follow for at least 10 minutes.
Okay.
And of course, these stupid rules. No worries. Anybody new or anything to Twitch of anything of the sort, feel free to hit that follow button. As you can imagine, a trans person on Twitch is subject to a lot of ridicule and or hate. So to get around a lot of that, I'd have like, yeah, sure, go ahead and follow for a while. We'll see what happens. I can't help but always, whenever I see Memento Mori, it just reminds me that that's the exotic effect for the Ace of Spades in Destiny.
This makes me think of a series of unfortunate events. That's the slogan of the Portal Academy to go to. The Oscar Academy, I don't know.
Oh my god, huh? You gotta have this. There's another nectarine in the fridge. You gotta get it.
No, I might.
Oh my god. I'm gonna go over there and eat the tree of silver wings. Anyways, welcome to Persona 3 Portable. In my absolutely portable system, which is my tower next to my computer, with my 2 monitors, an extra portable system. Unfortunately, Farmer Moo's iteration is over. For now, we must start a new game. And this time, we're gonna be a never mind. Alright. Difficulty, yeah. Experienced gamers, hard, battle tactics. I guess we'll just do normal for now. Yes, begin normal. Now, please enjoy the game. That's absolute lie. This is complete true idea of what's going on in the real world.
Well, there's an interesting theme of, like, truth in Persona 4, so that actually works a lot better. But, you know, this one, the theme is more, accepting your own mortality to a large extent. Living your life to the fullest.
Live your life to the fullest should be regardless of things happen. But as me, as a Destiny veteran, I will make my own fate. So,
but
unless that's the Traveler.
But then how are you a Destiny veteran if you're making your own fate? So you don't have a Destiny.
My destiny is mine to make.
But then it's not your destiny, it's just the you.
I'm gonna moo so loud. Milk is gonna go everywhere.
Perhaps it's your destiny.
Moo.
No, I get what you're saying.
Meanwhile, elsewhere.
Just put it to my head, pull the trigger, no chickening out.
That's a sidearm. Waffles and fries! Welcome to the chat.
No, I can't.
Sure you can. Just take the safety off and just not alive really hard.
Due to a malfunction in the switching system, today's rail schedule has been greatly altered.
Due to a malfunction in being a minute and a few seconds late, the train went out derail, killing about 196 passengers.
We apologize to any customers who were in a hurry. The next stop is Iwatodai.
Very nice, very nice. We technically do have the first 2 episodes of this playthrough on my YouTube, which is down below if you want to have a look at that.
This is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port Island. Please take care to board before our departure.
If you ever want to get more, I know I am a content gremlin myself. I like to just watch things incessantly over and over again. So yeah, if you ever get that feeling, feel free. Oh, this nectarine. Oh. I think you explained this last time, but did you make a mention of there's a specific reason why the Dark Hour exists?
They explain it in the game.
Okay.
And not till much later on. I mean, they give a reason, but it may not be the real reason.
Oh, okay. So they give you a standing reason, and then when you find out on your own, you get the real answer.
Basically, yeah.
Honestly, this reminds me of the shit in The Witness. That was...
Oh, Destiny.
Oh my god. That was so cool going in there. Because he's a conglomerate of a bunch of people. Oh man, that was so satisfying. So good.
Welcome. You're late. I've been waiting a long time. If you want to proceed, then please sign here. It's a contract. There's no need to be scared. It only binds you to accepting full responsibility for your actions.
Oh, so it's the low quality end.
That hotel sucked. Like, the windows were like 7 inches thick of glass. Alright.
Oh, this is your, but this is your, you're entering your first name.
First name.
I thought you wanted your first name to be the other thing. Moo.
That's why you make the big bucks.
Mar.
Oh, that's right. I gotta put spaces in all these, right?
Yeah, I think you hit R. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Very well. Time is something no one can escape. It delivers us all to the same end. Wishing won't make it go away, and so it begins.
Who's there? How can you be? But it's... Don't tell me. Wait. The lights.
I didn't think you'd arrive so late. My name is Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of the students who live in this dorm.
Yeah, I've been held back for a few years.
Who's she?
She's a transfer student. It was a last-minute decision to assign her here. She'll eventually be moved to a room in the normal dorm.
Is it okay for her to be here?
I guess we'll see. This is Yukari Takeba. She'll be a junior this spring, just like you.
Hi. I'm... yeah. Nice to meet you, too.
It's getting late. You'll find your room on the 3rd floor. Your things should already be there. I suggest you tuck in.
Oh, I'll show you the way. Follow me.
Can you show me how to tuck? Cool. Let's go.
Let the dialogue finish.
This is it. Pretty easy to remember, huh? Since it's right at the end of the hall. So, any questions? Huh? What's this about a contract? Can I ask you something? On your way here from the station, was everything okay? You know what I... Never mind. It seems like you're all right. Well, I better get going. I'm sure you still have other questions, but let's save them for later. Okay, good night.
You're right. I have a severe case of narcolepsy. Cool. Sleep. (2009)
It's Yukari. Are you awake? Good morning. Did you sleep okay? Mitsuru Senpai asked me to take you to school.
Man with a mission. Welcome to the stream.
Are you ready to go? Okay, then
Less chat, more splat.
We have to
Who
take
has
the
it,
monorail
you?
to get there. Bet your last school wasn't like that, huh? This is my favorite part, when it feels like you're gliding over the sea.
Looks like the bridge we'll be crossing soon on vacation.
Oh yeah, that's right. You know, that's something I still gotta get Man with a Mission to do. That'll be my final lesson for them. For you to take the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. And believe me, driving as long as I have and teaching you how to drive, it still makes me nervous driving on that thing.
Our stop is Port
But
Island
believe me,
Station at the end of the
It's
line.
just a rite
From
of
there,
passage.
we walk.
Still, fantastic stuff. Breathtaking scenery.
Have you ever heard of Tatsumi Port Island? It's a man-made island. They built our school right in the middle. Oh look, you can see it now.
We pray to the giant fish sprouting out of the middle of our institution.
Morning. Well, here we are. Welcome to Gekukan High. You're gonna love it here.
Geck.
You're okay from here, right? You should go see your homeroom teacher first. The faculty office is right there to the left. And that concludes the tour. Do you have any questions before?
Yeah, sure. What's up? What's up?
I think they're posted on the bulletin board, but I haven't checked yet either.
You okay?
Hey, about last night, don't tell anyone what you saw, okay? See you later.
Alright, we're doing this immediately. Sorry. I'm doing this right the fuck now. We're gonna get Yon Beyond. Now I'm dead broke. I have 0 cash. Hey, she's the tennis lady, if I remember a little bit into it. Oh, it's an asexual chat now. Gotcha. All right. You guys, don't know what you do. Kaz?
Do you see the True Dryer yet?
Nope. I see waffles and fries and Man with a Mission. And if this is an asexual chat, then that means they may go out for some waffles and or fries, and may or may not go on a mission. But nothing explicit, of course.
So waffles and fries, anyone I know?
I have no idea. They're brand new. Look for it again. Moo! The worst teacher ever. Hey, she's got striped socks. I gotta find my striped stockings. Oh, faculty office.
Are you the new student?
She didn't say my name. You know what you gotta say. Let the cows reign.
11th grade, correct? Wow, you've lived in a lot of different places.
Let's see. In 1999, that was what, 10 years ago? Your parents? I'm sorry.
Oh.
I've been so busy I didn't have time to read this beforehand. I'm Miss Toriumi. I teach composition. Welcome to our school. My,
you polite. Girls like you should be an example for others.
You damn right. Now where's the fucking boys' locker room? I need to start peeping.
Have you seen the classroom assignments? You're in 2F. That's my class.
Yeah, 2F. Wait, what?
But first, we need to go to the auditorium. The welcoming ceremony will be starting soon. Follow me.
As you begin the new school year...
Man of the Bishop goes, that's right, Teach. I'm Batman.
I'd like each of you to remember the proverb, if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well. When applied to student life, this means...
He continues drolling on with his meat flaps flapping.
I heard we got a transfer student.
Yep.
I've seen her too. She came to school with Yukari.
I hear talking. I believe it's someone in Ms. Toriumi's class.
Shh, be quiet. You're going to get me in trouble.
What's up, dude? You look like a deer in headlights. Oh, come on. Let me introduce myself, at least. I'm Junpei Iori. Nice to meet you. I transferred here when I was in 8th grade. I know how tough it is being the new kid. So I thought I'd check up on you. Make sure you weren't freaking out on your first day.
At it again, huh? Honestly, is there any girl you wouldn't hit on? Did you ever think you might be bothering someone?
What? But I was just being friendly.
If you say so. Anyway, some coincidence that we'd be in the same homeroom, huh? Funny, huh?
Hello? Did you forget I'm in this class too? Come on, let me in on the fun. By the way, do you guys know each other? I heard you two came to school together this morning. A couple of cuties like you, walking side by side. The whole class was buzzing about you.
Could you just cut it out? I hate dealing with rumors like that. I mean, I'm used to it, but she just got here, you know? Don't you feel bad spreading rumors like that? Well, I've got to go take care of some archery team stuff. Don't try anything funny. You got that, Junpei?
What is she, your nanny? Well, just to clear something up, I seriously didn't come over here to hit on you or anything. If you ever have a problem, you can tell your old pal Junpei about it. Cool. Well, I'll be seeing you around then.
Welcome to the stream, The True Dryer. To be fair, Google Chrome is probably doing about 16 different things all at the same time, which it tends to do the same with Microsoft Edge. But I honestly prefer Google Chrome anyway. Regardless, things happen.
Whoa, check out the jocks on the run. Hey, did anyone tell you about the school clubs yet? Girls can join too, so why not do it if you're interested? You'd be joining as a new member, though, so you won't be able to apply for a little while.
Welcome back.
What you got, Mitsuru? Oh, go to sleep? Cool. Sounds like a great idea. What are you doing? A young man?
I'm going out for a bit.
Hmm?
Have you seen the newspapers lately?
I know. People who had no problems before are suddenly developing acute cases of apathy syndrome. I've seen it in the news quite often lately.
You want a Diet Coke, sweetie? You're fine? Okay.
They say it's due to stress, but...
Mitsurumu? Confident Mutant? Apathy Syndrome? Yes! Cowpocalypse.
Yeah, right. It has to be them.
The herd.
Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
You have a one-track mind. Will you be okay on your own?
Don't worry. I'm just getting a little practice.
The moose.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
It's a video game. Charm up. After Moo.
You know, it's funny, in the male version you can actually date the teacher.
I'm not hearing a no now.
Though you don't really realize it because you're playing an online game together, you don't realize who the other is. But she tells you one of her male students is really hot. In this, the hermit is...
Go on. Cue in Van Halen, Hot for Teacher. The Dormu Terry Lounge.
Oh, she's back.
So, this is our new guest.
After Shmuel. Shmuel. Hey, it's George Marlin.
Good evening. My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school. Ikutsuki. Hard to say, isn't it?
No, I've watched a fair bit of Naruto, so Ikutsuki is not a bad thing for me.
That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes. I apologize about the confusion regarding your accommodations.
Tell me about it. Just trying to get the extra time I need for some of the... Oh wait, you're talking about the in-game accommodation.
However, it may take a while longer before you receive the proper room assignment. Is there anything you'd like to ask? You saw something strange. Like what? You were probably just tired. I wouldn't worry about it. It's bad for your complexion, you know.
Is there ever a time an authority figure in any fiction tells you, don't worry about it, I'm sure you're just tired? That's not like an immediate sign you're being stalked by the devil.
There were only 4 students in this dorm. You, Yukari here, Mitsuru.
You know what's funny? Because of that fruit that I ate that went bad, and I had like those psychedelic dreams a little later on, like I would assume that she probably just had some bad fruit. She was having some dragon fruit, it went bad, and she just started tripping real hard.
And a senior named Akihiko Sanada.
Akihiko Sayonara.
I hope you all get along. Do you have another question? To welcome you, of course. Speaking of which, where's Mitsuru, Yukari?
She's upstairs.
As diligent as always. Although it doesn't hurt to come down and say hello.
She's playing with her bean collection, flicking a lot of beans.
Do you have another question?
Yes. Do you know where to get beans?
Then I hope you have a successful school year.
Thank you. I'll learn a lot from not listening to you.
Now, if you'll excuse me, you must be tired from all the excitement. You should go to bed early. As they say, the early bird catches the bookworm. Please forgive the bad pun.
No.
You'll get used to his lame jokes.
No.
There's dad jokes, then there's doesn't realize he's not the dad jokes.
Oh, shit! No forgiveness. Imutski. And the True Dryer states, no forgiveness.
Working hard?
Or hardly
So,
working.
how's she doing?
We're disgusting!
She went to
Yes,
bed a
we
little
are.
while ago. She's asleep now. Mr. Chairman, do you think she's...
Single? Yeah.
Well, let's wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
Is this the way your school determines who gets into the program you're trying to get into?
Oh, the Bachelor's Accelerated Masters? Yeah. They tell me to
Just
close
watching
my
this.
eyes and open my mouth, and then they tell me whether or not I get to I get to get into the program after I've gone through 4 extensive oral examinations. Sometimes I have to do more than one at a time.
KJ Radio presents the Bay Tuners. Tune in again next week for more of the hits.
This program is brought to you by Kirijo Electronics. Kirijo Electronics, always there when you need them. The time is now midnight.
No. Tatsumumi Port Island. The Gaydar makes its first appearance. I wish I was an oral exam for my master's.
What? What's happening to me?
Oh shit, dude.
She's still sleeping. The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour. During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Then she must be...
As you can see, she's retained her human form. She's asleep, but she's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not she has the potential. Although she must. If she didn't, they would have preyed on her by now.
scary.
In any case, we should continue to monitor her for a few more days.
Yes, sir.
I feel kind of bad, though, spying on her like this.
She just took the dark hour as an extra hour to sleep in. We Americans know it as daylight savings time, but the Japanese refer to it as the dark hour. Master Moo Farmer! We won the game. That's all I need to see. Master Moo Farmer.
Yep, we won life. We'll just take the, drink the Kool-Aid now.
Yes. The door! Yukari feels bad about spying on us, but she'll enjoy it way too much. Alright. Your favorite character.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place. Henceforth, you shall be welcome here in the Velvet Room. You are destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my help to do so. I only ask one thing in return, that you abide by the contract and assume responsibility for the choices you make. Precisely. You are fast asleep in the real world as we speak. This visit of yours is merely a dream. However, you will come here of your own accord, sooner or later. Hold on to this. There is still one more resident of this room who unfortunately could not be present for your arrival.
But I'll make sure you two are properly introduced. Another time, perhaps.
Welcome to the Velvet Moon. More blue velvet here than David Lynch's career. One of these days, a Persona game is gonna have some kid show up with a lawyer before accepting a contract, and it's gonna be a much shorter game. Are you aware? Well, as long as they can speak in plain speak as opposed to lawyer speak. But I digress.
Till we meet again.
Oh yeah, the person singing there was George Marlin. His beautiful operatic voice. Master Ioka. Double. I hope you realize that when I go back to the university, I'm gonna have this blasting out of my backpack everywhere I go, and I'm gonna make just as a spastic. You know what? You ever feel like maybe you're not in control? That maybe you're just a pink dot in a different 3D spective area? Because I have that at times. Sometimes I walk in one direction and go like, maybe I should have gone that way.
That's all I am, a pink dot. Really scared to think of yourself as some kind of human.
Ugh. Human. I hear those things breathe and stand on two legs.
Have you come here before?
You know it.
A lot of Gekukan students come here after school. There's a karaoke box and a CD shop. Oh, and a really great cafe, too.
Karaoke!
That's how it's pronounced now.
Oh, man. You want chocolate? Do you want to go down and get some tomato bisque?
Oh, yeah.
There's also a nightclub, but that's kinda not for us yet.
Nuts to
Says
you.
woman.
Exactly.
Actually, you are supposed to go to that nightclub later for sexual spoilers.
Welcome back.
Yeah, social links. Wink. Seems a lot of the people I had to take my oral exam also work there at the nightclub.
The moon is beautiful. Someone saying something in the chat?
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
What is it?
It's interesting. Alright, Yeah. Yeah. Yukari's heart collar is the symbol of her being Mitsuru's pet. I also have a heart collar.
Mission, stop it. I know that's him.
I know it's him. But the thing is that I also have a heart collar. And it's also a reference to me being your pet. Because I am a pet moo. I'm made of beef.
Yes, let's just put that out there on the internet. That's okay, Susie. I know you're my pet.
Moo! I assume I'm too tired, so I'm gonna go to bed. Yep, I know I'm tired. Let's have a look at the TV. You're a bit better. Yeah. But I wanted to watch too. The dank hour approaches.
How is she?
The same as last night.
Just chilling?
Very interesting.
Yes? What's interesting?
Even those who have the potential tend to be unstable at first. Memory loss, disorientation.
Upset stomach, diarrhea.
But this subject is rather unique. She hasn't exhibited any of the common symptoms.
But we're treating her like a guinea pig.
No, we're treating you like a guinea pig. We're treating her like a human.
I understand your concern, but it's imperative that we recruit new members. I heard she's in your class. Wouldn't you be more comfortable working with someone from the same grade? A female classmate at that.
Yeah, I guess. But still.
Command room. Is that you, Akihiko?
You're not gonna believe this. This thing is huge.
Keep your pants on.
Unfortunately, I don't have time to talk. It's chasing me.
He kinda will. It's attached to you.
I wanted to let you guys know. I'm almost there.
I don't wanna.
Does that mean he's bringing that thing here?
Mr. Chairman.
He's not gonna
our
help.
observation for now. We'll prepare for battle.
Right. Be careful.
The pants have unbuckled.
Akihiko!
I'm alright. Get ready to be surprised. It'll be here any second.
This is no time to joke around.
It's one of them, Akihiko?
Yes, but not an ordinary one.
Ah! What the? You've got to be kidding me!
Mr. Chairman, please head for the command room. Takeba, go upstairs and wake her up. Then escape out the back.
But what about you two?
We'll stop it here. You led it to us, Akihiko, so I'm afraid you'll have to fight.
Like I had a choice. What are you waiting for, Yukari? Go!
I'm going. Wake up! Sorry, I'm coming in. I don't have time to explain. We have to get out of here now. Hurry, downstairs. We'll leave through the back door. Wait, take this, just in case. Okay, let's go.
No, Naginata.
All right, we should be safe now.
Takeba, do you read me?
Yes, I hear you.
Be careful. There's more than one enemy. The one we're fighting isn't the one Akihiko saw.
What? Let's pull back.
Usually it hurts to pull back, but you usually want to massage it a bit before you do so.
What was that?
Clean hygiene.
It's getting closer. Keep moving, hurry! The door's locked. I think we're safe for now.
Look.
You gotta be kidding me! It climbed up the wall?
Well, you could say it had a
There.
hand.
They're on the roof.
That gigantic shadow. Just what is it we're dealing with?
Let's go, Mitsuru.
Wait.
That's the thing that attacked this place. We call them shadows. Oh yeah, I have to fight. I can summon mine. No problem.
Probably bigger than us.
Here goes.
Give me that feel. howl at the moon.
What on earth was that?
He became a baby for a second there.
Is it over?
Squish, squish.
It's still moving. No, get away from me.
I don't have Aggie.
Just carry this with you wherever you go. It doesn't matter, there's like no way to lose this fight. You've got a surge of milk inside.
Delicious. It's 2%.
Mm-hmm.
Get Aggie. Alright, I got fire. Given the overwhelming green tint, I'm thinking that they're being chased by Agent Smith. Oh no, it's the ghost of all the departed theater kids. I don't understand this new ad for the RNA. NRA, sorry. I read that inside out. You lost consciousness?
You okay?
Are you sure? I've been sleeping for like 5 days.
Come on, please. Can you hear me? Answer me.
It's so nice to see you again. You became unconscious after awakening to your power. I see that it was Orpheus that heeded your calling. That power is called a persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche. A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli. You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships.
Man with a mission still mad we can't date Igor. No, please, you get the Ken option instead.
Ugh.
Ooh. You getting messages from your friend?
No, I'm doing you a favor. Here. Hold it vertical and you will see chat as it happens.
Seeing it.
When you use your persona ability, you must channel your inner strength.
Make sure you well it up nice and good until it feels like an explosion of power is about to happen. And then once you do so, you don't. We call it edging.
The ability evolves as you develop your social links, your emotional ties with others. The stronger your social links, the more powerful your persona ability.
Ability.
Please remember that. Now then, time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer.
Are words ever automatically censored on Twitch?
Not unless I specifically tell them to. No, all the words are fine. There are very few words that I have specifically told Twitch that are not allowed.
Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord. Until then, farewell.
Oh my lord! Was I asleep for like 10 days? Hospital.
Jake! How do you feel?
Smelly.
Thank goodness you finally came to. Oh, this is Tatsumi Memorial Hospital. It's just a short walk from the station.
It's the Memorial Hospital where we killed Tatsumi.
The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. But your power, it was amazing. The power you used, we call it persona.
Yeah.
And those creatures you defeated are shadows, our enemy.
So I guess I might as well say right now, just for the thing, movie night is on my phone, keeping an eye on you guys, so if any one of you start piping up with some weird stuff, she has full rights to eat you. Anyways, in-game.
What?
I'm controlling the controller and the drink that keep... Anyways.
We'll explain everything later.
We'll explain everything
I'm
later.
sorry I didn't tell you before.
And I'm not sorry I didn't tell you before.
I wanted to tell you that I'm sort of like you.
Go on.
My dad died in an accident when I was little. My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, right?
Yes, actually.
To be honest, I already know about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine. It was back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast. But nobody really knows what happened. He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something. That's why I'm going to Gekukan High, and why I was there when this happened to you.
Gekukan High. The 3-story school building with only 2 floors.
Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward.
Well, you said cow, and that's fine with it. But our word, I'm not okay with. You can be a cow, it's fine. Moo. It's not your fault.
Thanks. But still, here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from her. As soon as she wakes up, I'll tell her the truth. So, thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time. All right, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you woke up. Oh, and you don't have to be formal around me or anything. Us second-year girls gotta stick up for each other after all.
No problem, yuck.
Bye.
$4.20. Yeah, I had an upset stomach. I looked at you and I wanted to vomit out my own brains. What's up? Yes!
The best thing ever.
Oh, yeah! If Junpei vomited his own brains, wouldn't it be more of a dry heat? I don't know! It might be! But I want to see some cows in chat. Yukari's mooing, and therefore we have to moo along with her. Moo who? Don't worry, everyone has to get milked sometime. I've got to learn this song. This is like the quintessential, like, you're in school, it's hot, and it's gonna feel like every minute is an hour. But it's gonna be enjoyable at least. It's Suki-san! What do you want? Now that I have my helmet, you should see my full power. Quick, Moo! Which one was it?
It was, Oh.
Kaze Day the
It's
protagonist.
mud huts.
Digging a hole in the ground and supporting the roof. Thanks, Moo. She signs every single test with a little cow emoji. Sir, you are not an adult. Moo told Junpei the answer. She's really smart. Charm. Oh, man.
Ah, there you are. I'm glad that you're okay. I wasn't sure what I'd do if anything had happened to you.
I'd probably have to rent out your other place for another potential student.
The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
How you doing?
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Shut up, old man.
Sir, you need hymns. Which is the sponsor of today's... Never mind.
Do you remember the night you came here?
No, I don't remember anything.
Mitsuru, I came every night.
Leave.
To the conclusion that you have a dirty mind.
You had to have noticed the signs.
It's your favorite movie?
The streetlights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere.
What are you talking about? That's just Detroit.
But they're in Japan.
Detroit, Suru.
Didn't it feel like you were in a different time?
Sounds like the 90s to me.
That's the dark hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
Between?
It occurs each night as the clock strikes 12. It'll happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the dark hour so interesting. You saw those creatures. We call them shadows.
And if they're shadows of wind, they're shadow kazes.
They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like that? You just got hurt the other day.
Now. He does his work well. Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad. C's for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club. But in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse. They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them. Unfortunately, the police can't do anything during the dark hour.
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows. That's Persona, the power you used the other night. The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users, which means it's all up to you guys. I'm glad you're quick to understand.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
I was afraid you'd say no. Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up? Wasn't that? Oh, never mind.
I didn't want to hear him laugh.
Don't worry, I'll do it for you. Okay.
Cringe.
True Dryer goes like, one of us, gobble, gobble, gobble.
One of us, gobble, 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 gobble.
Where'd the man with the mission go?
I probably had to take a dump.
Complete his mission?
I think he's on a mission that may take a little longer than we all thought. Is this where we're gonna hear about Turturus?
Hi, how are you?
Oh, never mind. It's you.
We've met before. Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you. The end of everything. But to be honest, I don't really know what it is. Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power. And an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met?
I'm trying to forget.
I expect you to honor your commitment.
No.
I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me.
Please go away.
Okay then. See you later.
No. He injured his ribs? He's just coughing up blood. You're a teaching assistant, yeah. Ah, okay.
Wilson, Wolfold, and Prize gave a heart to the little boy.
I see. Akihiko, the masochist. Talking to me in class!
Can I have a minute?
You can have supper.
Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone. I'll save the details for later. See you there.
When they start with a yawn, I literally, if I don't hear anything for like 3 seconds, my brain immediately goes, just keep going. So I didn't even realize Yuck was actually talking.
She's probably busy with things like student council. unlike us.
Ooh, Yucatan. Do I sense some hostility?
You look like if a mannequin gained sentience.
Which
Well,
one?
it's not that I don't like her. She's just...
Junpei.
You mean stupid?
Look, with Junpei around, there's gonna be hell to pay.
Never mind. Let's go.
Moo. I'm gonna make it my fucking mission to have an AI generate their voice actors' voices for each one of them to have a soundbite for Moo. So whenever they say, let's go, I'm gonna have them say Moo in their voice. Hopefully that happens. I'm looking at you, future Kaze. I'm looking at you. You see what Dryer said? Oh man. Oh man. I second that. Will Duck Burger.
About earlier, it's not that I don't like her or anything, you know? Oh, I'm talking about Mitsuru-senpai.
Yeah, he does. He does get good character development later, but right now he's kind of a stooge.
Why does Junpei always have to talk about stuff that isn't any of his business, huh? Plus, he says it all in the creepiest, most perverted way. He's like the poster boy for sexual harassment. You know, last year he...
Sorry, I was getting deep into the music.
It's almost hypnotic.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
We were waiting for you. There's someone I want to introduce.
Huh?
Hey, hurry up.
Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy. What's up?
Junpei? Why are you here?
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
He's staying here? You've got to be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
You have the potential? For real?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing.
Junpei's a good one.
He said that's, you know, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that? Hey, don't feel bad. It happens to all us Persona users. And man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It could get kind of lonely, you know? I'll bet you're stoked too, right? Having me join? It'd be nice to have a guy around too, wouldn't it?
As long as you're convenient, Junpei.
Huh? Yeah.
So anyway, glad to join the team.
You said moo! He wants inside her pants. He wants inside every girl's pants. But the thing is that want, need, and the accepted ability to do so are very different outcomes for him to do so.
That's what I'm here for.
Well, enough with the introductions. I think we're about ready.
Okay, everybody's here. I'd like your undivided attention.
No.
For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only Persona users we had.
What happened?
Oh no, it's still up on phone.
For some reason, the game got upset and kicked me. He said, "You may have my undivided attention." Okay, since I don't have your undivided attention, he minimized the game. Welcome to the stream, Cherise. Just to keep in mind, movie night is on my phone, so she's speaking on my behalf.
No, I'm
not. Yes, you are. You're a big silly elephant. Moo?
Nah. Still gonna put in the chat.
I don't buy pornography. I make it. Anyways. Sorry. Tier 3s only. For a long time, Mitsuru and I...
But that number recently jumped to 5.
Is Cherise your friend starting with a J?
Yes. Just to give you an idea, Cherise and Aethu, yeah, they are the two.
Therefore, starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
The dark hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh? And it's the perfect place for us to
Movie
train.
night is the best.
You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But, Senpai, what about your injury?
Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
Yeah, I know.
Relax. I've got your backs.
I'm not so sure about this.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. As you know, I can't summon a persona.
This is it? This is the place? Why here?
Just wait a few minutes. It's almost midnight.
Midnight. Oh! Dun dun dun.
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about?
Can you stop asking questions and maybe ask them after people give a chance to speak?
What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower?
Kingdom Hearts rhythm game? Ooh, nice. The time.
You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated.
Well, maybe now we'll find out.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, it's Kingdom Hearts, like, mix or something. Ooh, Games Done Quick is doing Team Fortress 2. Candy Sprinkles is doing Magic. She's got like 12 people watching. Yeah, there's a few people on here. Twitch Plays is at 90. Not bad.
Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the Dark Hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
I know. You don't have to remind me.
Block.
Whoa. It's just as cool on the inside.
But it sure is creepy.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
First, we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
We're not asking you to go very far, and I'll be feeding you information from here.
We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
For real? One of us? Oh, me, pick me.
You're in charge.
Moo, you're in charge. Ooh.
What? But she's a girl.
Yeah, and she has more balls than you do.
Well, she has fought them before.
Seriously?
That's true, but there's another reason.
She has more balls than me.
You two. Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like she can?
Yeah, of course I can.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
Alright, let's head inside. Are you ready?
Every time they say moo, why are people not mooing in chat? Why am I not seeing any cows? Moo!
That's the spirit.
Moo! Yay, cows! There is a cow emoji. You just have to do a ... cow and then ... There is a cow emoji. Movie night just proved it. Plenty of cows. Yes!
What's the matter?
It's a door strange. I'm being sucked into the whole... Never mind.
I've been waiting for you.
I believe the term is semicolon.
The time has come for you to wield your power. The tower that you are about to venture into.
I've been waiting for you, Star Fox. Andros has ordered us to adventure into the Velvet
How
Room.
did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist?
You're saying?
I just have this urge to go to Denny's now. Which is like Tartarus.
Yes, if you want the Grand Slam, you have to at least get to level 5. Hey, after we're done here, we'll go to Denny's.
Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions.
Don't tell me what to do.
That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power.
I'm just imagining him just violently hip thrusting when he says these lines.
Your power is unique. It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite possibilities.
Is that allowed on Twitch?
The camera's not on, they can't see it.
Oh, okay.
I was violently hip thrusting the entire time.
You are able to possess multiple personas and summon them as needed. And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned.
He's asked G's after a lot of coke. It's not a nose. Oh, baby.
Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind.
Sure.
My spare time will soon be scarce.
I had too many burritos.
But please, come again of your own accord.
I bring a fresh roll of toilet paper.
Because you haven't come on your own accord so far.
You're right, I haven't.
Then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. Ah, but before I forget, do you recall when I mentioned another resident of this room? Tell
All right.
me, when you think of this person, what do you see?
Unfortunately, cow is not an option.
Is it a man?
I see. Then let's bring him out for a proper introduction.
My name is Theodore, but please, feel free to call me Theo.
I'm dead.
Feel free to call me slave boy.
My name is Theodore, but feel free to call me Doormat, for I would be more than happy to clean up your dirty, dirty feet.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
God damn it.
My assistant will aid you as well. Until then, farewell.
Theodore Roosevelt? Yes, you may have forgotten that I was a president at one time. President of your pants. Called Teddy.
The Emancipation Proclamation.
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
And
Huh? What door?
I don't see any door.
Pinocchio-esque. Oh, interesting. Uh-huh. Dr. Doofenshmirtz. He does kind of look like the evil villain of fucking, Perry the Platypus. Perry the Platypus! You look different. You look like anime. So should I.
Have you been nodding off? You seem kind of out of it.
I'm really out of it.
Dude, you're supposed to be our leader. Get your head in the game. Don't worry, though. I got you covered whenever you need it, man.
Come on, let's go.
They don't see the door. There is no escape.
No way in, no way out. Anyways. Ready. Tartarus. In Tartarus side.
This is it, huh?
I hope I don't get lost.
Can you all hear me?
Whoa. Is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out.
Wait, you mean you can see inside here?
It's my persona's ability.
They call it Deus Machina.
I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus changes from day to day.
It really doesn't.
Your bones feel crunchy? I don't know how to do anything about that. But, perhaps, be careful with that. It would be a shame, Waffles. Drink some milk! Anyway.
Is that, are there really waffles? Are they just square pancakes?
Waffles can be round, like Eggos. Oh man, Eggos would be good right now. Okay, so what we're gonna do is that we're gonna go to Denny's, and we're gonna have waffle, like chicken and waffles.
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Wait, you want Denny's too, Yuck?
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any minute. They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. Practice makes perfect.
Right.
Got it.
Cool.
Why is she always like that?
Medicine.
Be sure you want to control your party members.
I know, I'll change it.
Takuba has informed me about your power, but nevertheless, you have minimal combat experience. Would you like me to explain the base?
No.
Okay. Then I want you to defeat the enemy before you.
Thank you.
Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
This character doesn't know it, but I'm gonna make it so they know. I'm just gonna say, for this consistent thing, the music for this game is phenomenal. Hold on. I wouldn't mind listening to this on a 10-hour loop, not even kidding, and actually having to hit the replay button several times.
You attacked the enemy's weak
Here's a
point.
chance. Let's get him. Get back here, you son of a...
Snuffsel. Moo. Yeah. Alright. Not happening.
Now's a good time for me to explain about attack property. Do you want to know more?
No.
The enemies you're facing have a weakness.
I already did that.
I summon you! The enemy is vulnerable. Keep going!
One more. And since they're already down, we could do this one. Crit magic? Bang.
You exploited the enemy's
Here's our chance for an all-out attack! Throw me at him!
Naginata. Revival bread.
Revival B.
Revival B?
Of course, Revival B. How can a bread bring you back to life? It can only, oh, unless you're talking about the Paper Mario that haunts a man with a mission's dreams.
This bow. Oh! They gave it to me.
Were you able to exploit the enemy's weakness in the last battle? If you didn't already notice, doing so will also grant you an additional attack. Would you like more details?
Nope.
Then proceed with the battle.
Still have 48, so this will take a total of 9, bringing me down to 30. Orpheus! What if I told you this actually was fire? Yeah, Waffles, you got the right idea. If you guys got some dance emojis, I want to see some. That would be awesome.
Attack again. Here's a chance. Let's get him. Get back here, you son of a...
Ooh, shuffle. How about we make this actually interesting? What if we didn't see, so we actually was random? For this one, specifically.
Nah, you want to watch it, especially in the beginning.
No.
What, you want to trust the audience?
Yes! Yes! Let's keep audience participation. Let's see it right now. Alright. You can't see it, but my head is turned completely around. I can't.
Now.
Tell me one.
Now.
Oh yeah, cup. Cup shines with a mystical light. More
I was
stuff.
trying to get you the experience, I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's the bread that goes with jelly. Bread that can raise... Dead that can raise the bread?
Her prayers were swallowed by the dark.
Ball of brain. Oh man, that's some good mother reference there.
Oh yeah, like that's Earthbound, right?
Yeah, that is. Well, Earthbound. Technically, it's Mother 2, but yeah. I read Hermes as Herpes. Cleave is pretty good. We'll be able to get some. Ooh, more medicine. Very nice. I could appreciate the dual stick, changing the camera around a lot.
There is a better way to defeat all of your enemies in battle than you can perform an all-out attack.
Really?
Then, that concludes the basics of battle. But there's one last thing I need to tell you. Shadows become stronger the further you advance. If you don't think you can win a battle, retreat at once. There may be times, however, when an escape will be impossible.
I just realized, should I really trust the person who's playing this game, Shadow Kaze?
Well, I guess it's about time I showed you who I really was. For I am the inner part. I am the ego. I am the inside. I am the true self.
You're the Shadow.
Yes.
This battle is one of those times. Good luck.
What happened to other Jackie?
What happened to her Jackie?
The enemy is vulnerable.
The defeater of Light Kaze. Oh!
I summon you. Attack again. One more. Persona. The enemy is vulnerable. Keep going. Persona. Yes, the enemy is vulnerable.
Let's get him. Get back here, you son of a...
Oh! Select cards after they've been shuffled. No, you're mine. Mine! Apostrophe. Sorry, I had to make it actual random. You are my puppet. Something happened to Man with a Mission. Something's going on there. I'm not sure what it is.
He's fine.
You welcome asparagus into your heart and your stomach. Something smells funny. And your pee.
There's the true dryer.
There he is. Hup. That's odd. Nope. Not doing that.
You welcome asparagus into your heart and your stomach and your pee and your belly.
Yes. It wants me to do that. Issue the order to split up. Okay, okay. Start.
Everyone, spread out and proceed individually.
About splitting up. Regroup.
Everyone, return to the leader.
I love the leader.
Yeah, they're gonna tell me to split up and then not. Like, nope, not having it.
Spread out. Cover more ground that way.
Not going.
Daphne and I will search the bedroom.
Hold on, there's a lot of searching we have to do, so make sure you don't bother us for at least another 10 minutes.
Maybe with the mission just been possessed by a demon. I guess we'll just ignore it.
You sure you want to go to the house tomorrow?
Eh.
He may or may not be all there anymore. Yeah. Oh, you can't. You what? You bitch. What? Mitsuru! But I want to go upstairs. Fight the boss. Well, this is a tutorial area, so that makes sense that we can't. Okay.
The camera is not on, right?
Welcome back.
No. Camera's pointing technically at Joey. And he's dead. But he's here in spirit.
Well, I've gotta...
You gotta use the bathroom.
My condition to great.
Turn your condition to great. Yeah, feel free to close that.
So, how was it?
It's dark in there! No!
I see. Well, if you gained confidence, that's the best thing you could have achieved.
Of the darkness quotes is a good time. Is your favorite thing? I believe in a thing called love. Don't stop to the rhythm of my heart.
Wow, I never knew I had that kind of power.
The power to disappoint.
But damn, I'm beat.
That's because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
I'm still trying to catch my breath, actually.
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry though.
No, I
You'll
mean,
adapt.
just a regular blue-collar slob, but...
But I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected. At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
Oh, those poor sons of... anyways. In any event, by combining all your powers with your teams, you should be able to stand against the shadows. You feel a bond forming between yourselves. It's very sticky. Yes, I used Gorilla Glue to glue you all together. Rank 2. I don't even think I got to rank 2 last time. Yeah, it's definitely because they're up all night or anything, you know. That's enough for today. Cool. Alright. Return to the Dom. The Dormanorm. That? For Junpei's hat. You really want to put that hat on your head? You're gonna have like ultra lice. Yeah. Consequences
That
wouldn't be
concludes
worth
the
it.
main portion of today's assembly. Next, we'll hear a word from the Student Council. Please welcome the new president, Mitsuru Kirijo, from Class 3D.
She's sporting her new 3D model.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, Junpei's good, but it's just, you know, right now we can rag on him just a little bit.
So, she did get elected.
Oh man, Dryer! God damn it! I just need to feel that excitement, you know? It's kind of like waiting for the train to go by, and you know it's going at 170 kilometers an hour, and you know that you only have 2 seconds to pull out, but then every millisecond you keep it in, you feel more alive.
Don't worry, this is the last stop.
Well, I guess she is the most
Guess you
popular
could say he's
girl in school.
metrosexual.
You can say that again. There's like some kind of aura around her.
Yeah, she's a Lucario.
Besides, this school's owned by the Kirito Group, right?
Gator.
As I begin my term as Student Council President, I'd like to share with you my vision for this coming year.
Thank you. I'd like to thank my precious pet Yukari for helping me win this election by being my cute, adorable girlfriend. That is all.
It is my firm belief
Very good,
that
man
each
with
of
a
us
mission.
must accept the responsibility of bettering our school. However, change cannot occur without sustained effort and an unprecedented level of commitment. That is why we must restructure our daily lives to accommodate this lofty goal. I'd like each of you to dig deeply into your well of motivation and reevaluate your convictions. To imagine a bold new future without losing sight of the realities around you. That is the key. I'm certain that many of you have your own visions of the future. For us to reap the full benefits of our education, your participation, ideas, and enthusiasm are essential. Thank you.
Dang, that was freaking amazing. Hey, did you understand what she was talking about? Huh? Well, I mean, what do you think? Unlike her, I'm just your average, normal high schooler.
I'd like to and reevaluate your convictions to go to bed because it has been a long day already. Meiji era literature.
I'm glad no one noticed she was in a coma for like 3 weeks.
Was it 3 weeks? I thought it was 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, just a long time to miss.
Yeah.
Then again, Mitsuru's
She might have just smooshed it over.
family pretty much owns the school, so.
The Kejuru group?
Yeah, also, didn't you know Kijuru Kirijo Electronics?
Yeah.
Company owns that too.
Yeah, they're the ones who also built this island.
Yeah, they're like mega rich.
Yeah.
Like last time. Man, teachers in Japan have a lot of power.
Better not skip out on that shit. Jun. Baby. The tree. What kind of tree it is? It's a persimmon tree. The real question is, where's the strawberry tree? It's probably in a zombie somewhere.
Not that I'm telling you what to do, but you can go see a movie, then at nighttime go to the arcade to encourage your stats, to bring up your stats.
I can see why this could be turned into a phone game very easily. To at least be average. Let's see, what am I? I'm a slacker, plain, and timid. Damn it.
I wrote in the chat, in all seriousness, Shinjiro with me, OTP.
Yes!
Because I know Shinjiro's basically... When he
Yes!
loves Cookie, and he's good with kids, for the most part. He just kind of got that brooding thing about him. You
I don't
have
know.
similar hair.
I'm... gotta run out the door. Lobby! Love you. What's up? Do you have like a sandwich? I'm fucking broke. Bye. You know, last time we explored the other thing, is there commotion at the...
I think they increased her voice pitch.
They had to.
Man, would you look at that? I hear they're always swarming Akihiko-senpai like that. I know, he's the captain of the boxing team. I mean, come on. You don't even see girls flock like that on TV. I wonder where they're going.
To his wardrobe to steal his base.
Free this afternoon?
Huh? Who? Us? I guess so.
I want the two of you to meet me at Bologna Mall. You know where it is, right? I'll be at the police station. See you there.
The police station? Are your friends gonna come along too?
Who, these girls? I don't even know their names. They talk so much they give me a headache. Anyway, I'm gonna head out. Don't keep me waiting.
Oh, why can't he be more friendly?
Man, how can he not know their names? I mean, seriously, just look at them. Well, guess we gotta go. Sheesh, talk about putting a damper on a guy's afternoon.
Oh, believe me, he does make him squeak. Ever so slightly with a small touch of one finger just to the bottom area of the chin. Old man! Oh, it's very easy to forget basic stuff like that. I do it all the time.
Thank you, sir. Oh, these are the guys I was talking about earlier. This is Officer Kurosawa. He helps keep our squad well equipped. And this is from Ikutsuki-san.
Really? Sweet!
You can't fight empty-handed, so find something you like. Officer Kurosawa has connections. But these things still cost money.
Of course they do. Nothing in life is free.
I realize that. Well, I'll see you later. Thanks again.
Hey, Cab.
I've been informed about you two.
He makes movies. Take care, Dryer.
My job is to maintain peace in this city, regardless of the circumstances. I'm just an ordinary police officer, but it doesn't take a genius to know something strange is going on here. I'm only doing what I think is right.
Turns into that one Yu-Gi-Oh guy with Joey Slashwick. trying to make me think I was gay. Because they actually had little Karima come in and do the voices with that fanfic.
Oh my
was trying to make me
god,
think I was
that
gay.
is sick. That is crazy.
Oh god, that was so amazing.
Rash guard. Wait, he only has. Alright, Yuck. I'll give Yuck some rash guard. Where's his movie place he made a mention of?
No, if it's nighttime, you, no, I don't remember ever even going to the movies. It just says movies, daytime movie.
So the Velvet Room's here too. Huh.
I'm looking at Persona 3, right?
Iwadai Strip Mall! Bookworms. Termite extermination. Hagakure Ramen. Vending machine. Alright, what's this ramen thing about? Pork.
God, I don't even remember there being a movie.
There is a ramen shop in the university that we go to, and that's pretty damn good. However, you have to eat that food hot, because the moment it gets semi-lukewarm, it ain't good anymore. Oh, greatly increased. You ate ramen for 4 hours.
Welcome back.
Yeah, as long as you increase the stat, I guess.
Yep.
Oh, right, you go to the port.
The port?
The port to get pork.
You're now able to go out at night. You want to explore Tartarus a little bit, or do you want to start wrapping up?
Good. Explore Tartarus a bit, then wrap up?
Sure.
Then again, I don't know, can't you go out at night?
I can. They just gave me the ability.
You can go out and play the arcade for courage, according to this guy.
Oh, alright, let's do the arcade then.
You gotta play a video game to, you know, play a video game.
I don't have access to the port. I just have the Polina Mall.
Yeah, well, that's where you go to play the game. Game Panic.
Game Parade?
Yes, that's what I said.
Stay until midnight.
Yeah.
Quiz game. I don't think I could do quiz game. I don't have enough money. Lucky Fortune. Quiz game.
Cow, do you know how money works?
No. Excuse me? I saw... Wait.
No, you can also work at the cafe. What's wrong, Cow?
I bought that thing for $3,500, and then it gave me $1,500 back. Then I sold a knit cardigan, so I'm supposed to have $2,700, but it's saying I have $1,800 left. What did I do in between that? Did I buy something? Oh, was there a door fee?
I am the capitalism, the true selfishness.
Alright, I guess we'll go to the fucking Chagall Cafe. Yeah, I'll get some pheromone tea.
Yeah, you can get money and gain experience.
Work part-time?
Yeah.
It's getting late. We're just starting. You have any idea how hard I was pushing myself, Junpei? You would cry at the idea of how much I am doing. Let's go! Now you're talking. Hey! This is where we were!
Yep. Now you're back again because you're a monster.
Hold on, let me get my usual.
And Junpei was, stalking you with his binoculars so he knows where you like to go.
Alright, hold on. Let me see. She likes... ramen? Alright, let's go. We'll have two specials.
Apparently it doesn't matter what you say.
Pure awesome. Yeah, you gotta eat it hot. You absolutely have to eat it hot. You know what? There is a recipe in my Destiny cookbook for spicy ramen. So I might actually dip dick, balls, and boobs first into that. Ugh. Is this what happened when you and I were getting to know each other?
Yes. Obviously, you're the lover's arcana.
I got the farmer's arcana.
I mean, it also really works too, because one of the personas you summon that uses wind is a big cow. Who does a little shake. Because he farts.
You ate ramen for 4 hours straight. Riot Games sent a cease and desist because you took all the salt from their player base. Alright, Therese, I'll do this for you. When I was a young girl, my father took me to the arcade to play a video game. You said daughter when you grew up. Will you be the savior of the shadows? Yes, I will, sweetie. The Magician Arcana? That can't be good. Stop smirking like that.
That becomes way more tragic later on.
Yeah. Jesus, man.
Welcome back.
Farmer, have you been monitoring your condition? Yes, the crops. They are very good. Whew. You okay? Pills.
Okay, it's only 3 hours.
Yeah, you're fine. Infection. That's why I use a sword. Urgh. Alright, so you wanted to explore Tartarus?
Yep.
Alright. So let's go. Okay. So I have Asperus. Okay, so Asperus has Bufu and okay, he's gonna cleave and Dia, just heal. I think we're good. Interspersed. Okay. I read that as Teostro Gem, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, do you fight a couple of fire lions? What's going on here? Turturus. Retusco. Player advantage.
2 enemies detected. Strike first.
Oh, I got an achievement. Enter battle with player advantage. Cool.
Yes, excellent attack. Nice.
Put you on rather well.
Shruffle. Alright. Tell me when.
Now. Yeah.
Nice.
What's timing for when you'd actually hit the button?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you gotta lead the shot.
Mm-hmm.
Lead the fop. Up! You got money for my gambling edition. I mean, playing the games at the arcade.
2 enemies detected. Yes, excellent attack. Get him!
Shruffle. Oh. Pixie. You have welcomed Pixie into your heart. The heart of Pixie Stick.
Two enemies detected.
Hands. It just had to be hands.
The enemy is vulnerable. Keep going. Two enemies remain. Don't get careless.
You just won't die.
This is not
Maybe
good.
if you actually hit it, Junpei, that'd be the worst.
Couldn't defeat it.
Excellent.
One more.
There you go.
I'm trying to conserve SP.
So such a smart cat.
No. I made a beef.
Two enemies detected. One more.
What kind of snacks do you think Mitsuru is eating while she watches you guys fight the shadows? Nerds, Mr. Adequate Bar. Gummy chairs. Truffle. Oh, gonna get the cup. Crap.
The game just farted in your face.
This is the first time I've got a fart in the face by a video game. Ah, his herpes increased.
She's eating all your yawn begone bread.
No! That bitch! She was like, I feel great! Man, I was tired, now I'm not.
Three enemies present. Don't get careless.
Persona!
Yes, excellent.
One more!
Another enemy down. There's only one left.
This thing won't give up!
One enemy remains.
Ah, nice.
Who's the man?
Conserve that SP. Tarunda. Ah, he gave me Agi. The foo. Dafu. Ah, there's the stairs. What else is here?
Two enemies detected.
I need to Bufu pretty hard here.
One more.
Please hit! Couldn't defeat it!
One enemy remains.
Who's the man?
Money! She looks like King Robert. She's a failure, Scott. Holy shit.
I was just thinking of in Cinnamon Bridge, I think he called him Soggy Fat.
Jesus. Oh! Alright, we found the stairs.
Three enemies present. Don't get careless.
I summon you!
I wonder how much I can still
Two
do for
left.
the
One more!
Not much.
Yeah, but Snuff's only
Another enemy down.
Yeah, I
Or
got
you can also
some.
go downstairs and
I got some stuff.
get money, and you just pay to be healed up. It's pretty broken that way.
Yeah, it's super broken.
And then again, the game I still think is still pretty challenging.
Money! Surge of power. You feel a surge of power. Oh, you just had a pass gas. Never mind.
3 enemies present. Don't get
I
careless.
have enough for 1. Alright.
There are 2 left.
We have 2 left.
I mean, I wouldn't waste it.
Here! 2 enemies remain. Don't get careless.
Let's see your persona.
By the way, I never wash my hands. That's your policy, not mine.
Yuck.
Hey, yuck.
1 enemy remains.
Yuck.
You couldn't defeat it.
Melee gives an opportunity for me to use the others as personas as well. Oh, that's a tiny one.
1 enemy
Hello.
detected.
Persona!
Shruffle. I want that coin. Money. Eating KFC in bed. Ah, yo,
There's a joke man
grease.
with a mission made every time I watch a video. It's like the camera just zooms over, you see
2
Robert
enemies
eating
detected.
KFC in bed.
I referred to Robert Baratheon as yo grease.
Like your grace.
That's the joke.
Your...
Yes, excellent attack.
I summon you.
Extreme close up. Shruffle. Moo. High-tech sandals! Alright, that's what I was looking for. Memory serves, I think high-tech sandals can go on Moo? Yes, they can. Vamp loafers.
Yeah, you picked up on this game so fast.
I tend to.
It took me forever to realize that, oh yeah, I can use a map to find my
1
way
enemy
around.
detected. Strike first.
I summon you.
I used to write guides before GameFAQs was a thing. So, the reason I was so belligerent about not,
Careful, you don't want to summon death.
Summon death?
I mean, I probably would have just looked away, yeah, because there's nothing to gain from it.
But then there's the thought of maybe experiencing life for the first time. So it'd probably be a bad idea to fight death right now, right?
Yes.
My god.
3 enemies present. Don't get careless.
Though I love the way they drew Death. He's like a gunslinger.
Oh, it's Cade. But again, that's the reason why I was so belligerent about trying to figure out this stuff on my own, because guides will kind of just tell you what to do, but they may overlook a few things that the game actually does tell you in the first place. And a game as good as Persona should have pretty much everything there in front of you, which it really does. It just... Yes, my spots are put on by myself. Move!
Look away.
Yes. Bye. Yeah, that skull don't look too good. Garu? Garu. Aggie. Oh, he learned Aggie. Aggie Nata.
Three enemies present. Don't get careless.
Don't mind if I get careless.
There are 2 left.
One more! I summon you!
Another enemy down. There's only 1 left.
Persona!
Oh, the sword isn't fucked up. Give me that. Give me your wooden stick! Imitation katana, okay. Nice. I can sell that for cash. Wow. More XP on this floor? Are you kidding me?
Two enemies detected. Yes, excellent attack. Awesome.
She looks like an actor when she does it.
No, they're dead.
Cool. Where the hell's Yuck?
I killed her.
Yuck? Okay. Because she wasn't in that fight. Oh, weird.
Oh, phew!
Three
Bless you.
enemies present. Don't get careless.
Yeah, sometimes if they fall behind, they actually literally won't appear in the battle.
Extreme force.
The game is realistic like
There's
that.
only 1 left.
Yeah.
I summon you!
Practice bow. Is that bow actually better than our current one? Nope. It's the same. Rubber Soul. Rubber Soul? I don't even know her. Boots with thick soles. Nah, he's neither one of those. He's not straight and he's not tip. But don't tip me over. Moo. Window shadow.
One enemy detected. Strike first.
Die. Yes.
Who's the man?
Easy. something inside you has changed. Postmundi. Bufu.
Three enemies present. Don't get careless.
Oh.
God, it gets so much better when you get a class that can hit multiple enemies.
Yeah. Mabufu.
Another enemy down. There's only
Firaga 3. Wait, what? No, we're gonna go further. Firaja. You silly cow.
One enemy remains.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what your rubber souls do for you. Strange energy. It's actually worth it to fight things on this level because I'm getting double EXP.
One enemy detected.
Truffle. Yeah, we're good. Money.
Three enemies present. Don't get careless.
I summon you!
There are two left.
Nice! Persona!
Another enemy defeated. Good job.
Persona!
It seems like everyone else is logged off.
Yeah, everyone's pretty much gone. Rubber souls.
That's okay. You and I can set up fun.
Woo. Then again, we're pretty much wrapping up because we're essentially getting to where we were in the first file, but this time we corrected the mistake of one, a previous thing of which I could have got academics, which I didn't get last time, and I did. But I also got the correct one, which is Slice of Cake Theodore, as opposed to Piece of Shit Elizabeth.
Yes.
Almost out of 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 5. He didn't even notice.
Three enemies detected. They
Hit the
appear
one in
distressed.
distress. With just a regular attack, you have a higher chance of if you do more damage, you have a higher chance of getting another attack.
Oh. Alright, I'll hit
No,
that.
no, hit it with a
It
regular
has to
weapon.
be done now?
Hit it with a regular weapon. Don't waste it.
The enemy is vulnerable.
There, now you don't have to waste so much SP.
I know, I was still gonna hit this one first. I figured I would have attacked that one last. Why go for a chance when I could go for a definite?
You always pick up, I don't remember.
Consecutive attacks.
Yeah, I'll fucking murder it. He has like no health. Oh. Give me the stick. It's a wooden stick.
3
Alright,
enemies.
I'm gonna go with what I
They
thought
appear distressed.
first before I do anything.
Yes, excellent. Get him!
Yeah, he's still kind of just chilling there.
Another enemy down. There's only one left.
So this is what I was referring to. I might as well. Oh, critical. Nice. No death.
Get the experience.
Experience?
You already have Aspirus anyways.
You mean the
green?
Yeah, that's what I was
you
going
smoke
for.
it and you gain more experience. Yay! Go cow!
Look. Shamrati. Ray Patra. He's all fucked up already.
2 enemies detected. Strike first.
And then you can go back to the engines and just pay for
Healing? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's essentially what I'll do. Experience. The wand. The wand. It's a wheel. It's just one of them too.
1 enemy detected.
Die!
Enemy's vulnerable.
Here's a
Attack.
chance. Let's get him.
Instant kill. Exactly as planned. Up.
Gotta look away, unless. Oh, you can go for the experience, then just run away.
Nope, not even gonna try it. I know when I'm in too deep, and that's pretty deep.
I mean, you can always spread out and leave your party to die. Just go back to the entrance yourself.
Oh.
4 enemies detected. They appear distressed.
I have 8 mana.
You can just use your. You're probably gonna crit all of them.
I know, but I want to guarantee this one.
3 remain.
Nice!
Enemy is down. Keep attacking. Another enemy defeated. 2 remain. Amazing. Great job.
Here's a chance. Let's get him. Get back here, you son of a...
The Looney Tunes attack. Money! Do we care about the blue one? Does that heal your magic?
No, it just heals your health. Your HP, not
your
your SP.
your strengthliness magic.
Mm-hmm.
The money arcana. Alright, so well, actually, let's have a quick look up here. If there's anything over here.
An assault by 2 enemies. Stand strong.
You have ID.
Yep.
Fire!
Iori has defeated an enemy.
Not bad, Junpei.
Check this out.
Fear.
You know, if they're in distress, you can probably just avoid them, because eventually just comes to a point where the XP isn't worth it. They were not in distress.
No, I know.
3 enemies. We're at a disadvantage.
I was trying to run away.
Silly cow.
Defeated an enemy.
They're weak to wind? Let's go. She deals mega death at higher levels.
One thing you can do if you're really curious about what they're weak to, just have Mitsuru scan them and then put everyone in guard.
Guard, yes, and I have had Mitsuru try to scan stuff before, but she didn't. There we go. And that was all for a Nagina. No. The bloodstains. Excusez-moi. Alright, so we'll fight these guys and we'll call it. Alright? I'm getting real Sphere Company 101 vibes out of this.
Wait, no, you don't want to bring Junpei with you. He'll just hold you down. Or at the least...
It's gonna be okay.
Or at the least just put him in guard all the time, because he's weak to wind and barrel.
No, I know. I thought I did this one before.
But they are weak to piercing. So you want to use Yukari all the time.
I am well aware, sweetie.
Yeah, you probably just tell Junpei to be on guard. Not to vex you.
Nah, it's alright, honey.
I'm totally vexed.
Yeah, you are. It's okay, sweetie. Take that, eagle. Why do you think I gave her the better armor from the start? Because I knew that that would happen. You got HP, you might as well use it. Good job.
I couldn't finish it off. This is not good.
Alright, yuck.
Please hit! Yes! Ha!
Whoa, nice!
Ha! Here's our chance for an all-out attack! Throw me at him!
Well, Junpei still needs experience, regardless, one way or another. God, he laughs it off. And there's another reason why I switched Mu to being a healer. So she could keep an eye on the real damage dealer.
Thanks!
God. Oh, my butt. Yeah.
Oh, that's why you just put him on guard.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Move.
That one just won't die.
God. Nice.
Ha! Keep it up! Ha! Yes! Ha!
as powerful of a bow as she can have.
No, she has a practice bow.
Feels like she can have, but...
This isn't good. Your health.
I know.
Persona!
Hey, are you all right?
Ow.
Blew it.
Very good. You did.
You're injured. Can you heal yourself?
Can.
Here.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack! Throw me at him!
Laughs it off.
I wouldn't bother doing Junpei. It's better off dead.
Better off bread. Real probably. She's literally too good. Can't even hit him. Take him out, Junpei.
Last one.
Please hit!
Bang.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack! Throw me at him!
Easy.
Still not optimal efficiency.
The problem is that having them slash.
She's not even
her-
dead yet.
Yeah.
Probably kill it with one shot from... No, a shot from with an attack with your Naginata.
Oh, just attack it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or maybe not. That's tough.
Not tough enough. I see what you're saying. You wanted Junpei to get the final hit.
Not bad, huh?
Good idea. I completely second your idea.
Beat Empress's Mask.
Money? Ah. The beat of questionable origin, sure. Alright, so we'll have them go back to the front. And we'll save here. So if I want to keep going, we'll go
Should I
back.
heal the party first?
How bad is it?
I mean, almost out of SP. I think Junpei's about to die.
No, Junpei's okay.
Or you're about to die. Move.
We'll get Yuck to heal them then.
No, just use your...
Why? I want more money so I can spend more stuff. I'm fine.
Okay, you know what? Elephant's tired.
I know Elephant is tired.
He's just gonna curl
Alright, well we're gonna call it here since
Well,
I don't
it's now
want
cheaper to just heal up your party, so you might as well just heal.
I already healed them.
Yeah, but you can restore your SP too.
Yeah, I know, but their SP is pretty much already full anyway.
Why not spend a little, just make it totally full?
Because it's not
Sometimes
necessary.
it can come down to the last SP.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be okay, sweetie.
No, it's not.
It's okay, sweetie.
I couldn't find the remote.
Anyways. So, that being said... this will conclude the restart of Persona 3 Portable. I guess, if anything, what do you think?
I love it.
Sounds good. If you want to see the previous episodes, you can see them on my YouTube. It is also Shadow Kaze, but it barely has any production value, so feel free to have a look at that. But in the meantime, enjoy this closer.
Reminds me
Alright. I don't know when the next one will come up, but that being said, just stay tuned. We got a vacation coming up, we got other plans coming up, other things that are happening. So just stay tuned. This will be uploaded probably in a day or so onto the YouTube channel if you want to replay, see anything of that sort. Thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you Cherise, Man with a Mission, Movie Night, both on comms and keeping an eye on the chat. Thank you again to
Man with a Mission?
Yeah. Man with a Mission, The True Dryer, Waffles and Fries, and I think that's it. And of course, all your cows help out in the end. And hope you guys enjoy what you see and stay tuned for more. We will see you guys next time, and take it easy.